So after a historic win for Shedeur Sanders, in which he became the first quarterback since, I believe, 1999, since before Shedeur Sanders was born, to win in his starting game as a rookie. Take it away, Shedeur. Let's just listen to this press conference.
Mm-hmm. I asked the question of your father, followed up with you, and went a little viral about feeling the pressure of having to perform at a different level. Yeah. Been like that your entire life.
Has it changed?
That's what I'm about to ask you. How did you feel coming into it? Is it changing the pro level?
I'm not gonna lie, I felt very relaxed, and half of that comes from preparing, studying, and knowing I got God on my side. So throughout all that, I had no worries. I didn't feel nervous or anything before the game because, like he took all my worries and everything away.
Shedeur, just how do you summarize this performance? How do you feel like you're starting to be that player?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. Coming up here before y'all, 6-7 months ago, I couldn't tell you I'll be here. God, the only way I'm able to even get through everything. Being able to see my family, that was important, and I'm happy they was here to be able to witness it. But without God, nothing possible, honestly, and I mean that truly and dearly. And everybody starts different places, and like I say, just because I didn't get the summer reps, just because I wasn't in the best situation, for me to be prepared to go out there and execute, like from a summer standpoint, that's how life is. Everybody's not in the best situation, but it's no excuse. You got to go out there and perform. Like, there's no choice, there's no question. Nobody cares if this was 1 week of prep. Who cares? So a lot of people want to see me fail, and it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen.
Unfamiliar position for you for the last 6-7 months, like you said.
Yeah.
What have you learned about yourself the most in that time?
I learned a lot. Mentally, I feel like I'm able to understand more. I feel like I'm able to. And the thing was, I was always great at understanding perspectives and stuff because you got to really take a deep dive at how we grew up. Like when we grew up, my dad had us in a 30,000 square foot home. Then after that, he took us to go play ball in the inner city. After that, we transferred and he moved us across town because he wanted us to get that dog in us, to have that mentality, to have that it factor in us. So then we went to charter schools. And I don't know if you're familiar with charter schools, and it's not the best, but you got a lot of different people from different situations that you got to be able to adapt to. So that's where all those core different things of being able to relate, being able to understand. But now, since I went through everything the past 6 months, it led me to a whole different understanding, and it led me in my own experience with God, with having faith, when nobody else can help you in your situation, but God, So that's why I'm truly thankful and I'm truly happy. And this is the first time I was never had stress. I did the work. I did everything I can in my power I was able to do. So the rest was left up to him.
This is very interesting. I'm not going to yap too much, right? I do enough yapping on my main channel. But, Shedeur gets a lot of hate from certain people. But all I see him is praising God and thanking, opportunities and giving good perspective. I don't know, why does this make people upset so much? I don't know. Comment down below what you think.
The comfortability you had with Ethan specifically,
yeah,
and then the rest of the offensive line, how did that? You feel like that grew over the course of the week, and especially?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like they respect the way I go about my business, and being a backup and everything. Sometimes you have to compromise your personality and change the way how you do things, to never step on anybody's toes. So the fact that I got an opportunity and I was able to show the organization, show everybody who I really am, then that was truly exciting. So, I was off balance for a little bit, past couple months. my life, but it was different. But I'm thankful, to be back where I am. I would say getting thrown into the Ravens game. I say that's what it is. As soon as we got that last drive, I said, oh yeah, this how they play? Then I was able to get right. It's different when you watch it from the sideline. Like, everybody could analyze, everybody could say everything from the sideline. You could watch TV, everything. You could talk on TV, whatever you want to do. But until you get out there and you do it, then it's different. Going out there, with, only practice with the Hungry Dogs and everything, like, that's different. It's a lot of vet quarterbacks, that had their time and everything that were backups and was able to get thrown in the game and be all right. But I don't think they was like that in their rookie year. That's a difference, Like, that's different, and I'm thankful for that experience because that helped me get to where I am today. That helped me go into the game very comfortable, knowing that they got a great defense with the Ravens, knowing the different looks, how they could be confusing to the naked eye. But that's why during the game I was smiling so much. So I'm like, oh yeah, if this what it is, I know I'm gonna be able to accept that challenge and move forward one day and be able to have success. So that's the mentality I went with going and prepping for this week. We know they got a dog on the D lineman. We know about Max Crosby. We know about that. But I fear no man.
You feel me?
The only thing I fear is God.
Let me, just because there's breaking news as I'm reacting to this. So, and I'm not the type of person, I am a Shedeur Sanders fan. I don't know if y'all know that from my main channel or not, but, I'm a Texans fan and a football fan before anything, right? I do have to say it's quite interesting that Chip Kelly gets fired, after being one of the highest paid offensive coordinators, after coming from, was it Ohio State or UCLA? I forgot exactly where he came from. He comes from college. He makes the big jump back to the NFL. Chip Kelly has never been successful in the NFL. Like, let's just call a spade a spade. Some people can coach at the NFL level. Some people don't know how to coach at the NFL level. And I have to assume that Chip Kelly had to do with one of the reasons why they got Geno Smith and not Shedeur Sanders. But I'm going to have a video on the main channel for that. But just to let y'all know, Chip Kelly fired as the Raiders defensive coordinator after the Browns beat him. And this had a lot more to do with Myles Garrett and them boys sacking him 10 times, Geno Smith 10 times. But, what if things were different? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, we definitely had a game plan for him. He's a great player overall. And he let his presence be known. And, going and just reflecting, I'm in the moment right now, so we don't truly understand, how everything was. Because when you're in the moment, you can't see full view of everything. So I'm thankful for it. Going against them, going against like all those great defensive legends over there, it was truly amazing. But when you get out there, you just got to not care and just be like, it is what it is, bro. You know what I mean? That's the mentality you have to have. Oh, we gotta get him to. We got.
Hey, shouting his people out.
That make you feel any kind of way? I mean, I know you came in with confidence, but could you take us through that play? Just how it made you feel making that play.
I would say the thing is, I visualized everything during the week. The game was already played, so that's why I have confidence. That's why I'm able to talk how I talk, walk how I walk. Do what I'm able to do because the game was already mentally played already before we was out there. Then when you get out there, you confirm, what you watch, everything. And, then you got the guys in the right spots when you need them in the right spots for different situations. Then you're able to capitalize off them. So, like I said, it comes down to I'm thankful for the coaches, putting everybody in the spots. I'm thankful for the old linemen being able to take me under their wing, and be able to grow and build with them. And I'm thankful for the team, having my back throughout this whole period.
So there was so many young guys, rookies like yourself, that really stepped up. I mean, Harold made plays.
Yeah.
Samson made that touchdown run. Can you just talk about how you guys
Yeah, all the rookies is extremely special.
I think the Browns have the best rookie
we
class.
go with a term,
period.
but I can't say the term on here though. We have a term though. It's called young. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely want to come in and
young.
create change.
Wait.
We have those conversations.
Hold on. Carson Schweringer, Mason Graham. Y'all be calling them a young? Let me find out. Hey, now Carson Schweringer, that boy nice. That boy real nice. Mason Graham, he nice too. But let's take not too much dip on the chip.
Talk, about what we got to do, and be proactive, not reactive. We got to bring the energy sometimes, and not saying the vets don't, but it's just on the offensive side of the ball, we struggle sometimes. So we need somebody to be that match. We need somebody to be that light. So I'm thankful that we got all the different type of duos over there, all the different key players on the offensive side of the ball, and it's some hungry dogs that's still out there that ain't been a part of the travel squad yet.
If you don't know, and you're just watching this, and you maybe don't watch the main channel, you don't keep up with the Browns. The Hungry Dogs period is a post-practice period that Shedeur Sanders has been leading since being a part of the Browns. Obviously, it was been a big conversation about him not getting first-team reps. I want y'all to know that didn't mean Shedeur wasn't putting in his own work when he got the chance. Every single time after practice, he stays back with the young players, with maybe some undrafted free agents, guys on a practice squad, and he gets red zone work. He gets extra work, and he tries to get as many live reps and as many reps with, even though they might not be number ones, even though they might not be elites, right? He still reps with them, and then on his podium, guess what he's doing? He's shouting out undrafted free agents. He's shouting out maybe names that you've never heard of, right? But he's taking the time to do that. That's a pretty good thing, man.
I was a fifth-round pick. I got skipped by everybody at least 5 times. So it's not. It just come with the game. It is what it is. But I'm just thankful for where I am now. I don't. Everybody have their differences. But I still got an opportunity to play. So why can I be mad? Money different, but thankfully I have a good family. So it is what it is. We're not playing for that. We're playing for the love of the game. So I'm just thankful to be out here, have an opportunity, be able to go and play. Go out there and play. Go out there and start. Like, you don't know how surreal, that feeling is, knowing that you have the responsibility of the Browns organization on your shoulders, Having all the fans, Everybody in here arguing with each other online and everything. Everybody have their differences about me. It is what it is. But I'm just thankful I'm here before y'all, today. And hopefully we clear the little stuff up. But we have a long way to go, a long way to grow. And I know it's only one way, and the only way is up.
I love that. And we're going to get into, right here, we're going to get into a little bit of Myles Garrett. We're not going to react to too much Myles Garrett, but man, I'm telling y'all that I thought Shedeur Sanders was like, I thought he was, I don't know, some type of asshole. Like the way people talk about him, I thought he was going to get on the mic and talk crazy. But my favorite thing he said is the whole, why would I be mad at the Raiders? Like, wait, what? Like, I'm a 5th round pick. Like, everybody, all the Shedeur detractors, seem to think that Shedeur is back there putting his wrist up and saying, I deserve to be a 1st round pick. That's not what he's doing. That's not what he does in the post-game press conferences. He's thankful for the smallest opportunities that he gets, and he wants to continue to expand upon them. So, hey man, I don't know. Is that what them nepo babies do? Is that what the arrogant? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe the leaks was wrong. I don't know. Let's hear Myles. Hey, what you doing jamming, man? Let's go.
And that's opportunities you live for. Getting a lead early, being able to, stop the run almost completely, with the guy who's going to be very special here soon.
Shout out
just making them
Genty.
predictable. Be able to just pin your ears back and hunt. We live for moments like that, and I'm so proud of how they rushed and us putting together a historic day for us.
10 sacks on the day. Them boys got after it.
Man, it feels good. It feels real good. It felt better to see all my guys. I feel like each of them got a sack. I feel like Mace kind of he got screwed over on one. I think he had
Green.
one, but it went to someone else or something happened.
I'm sorry, big forehead here. They recorded, I think 10 different, or I think it was 11 sacks on the day. 8 different players on the defense got a sack. That's insane.
But
you probably got a sack. You got a sack.
That's the thing I'm most excited about. That's what put a smile on my face. Being able to have the franchise record. I kind of expect that of myself. Continue to set the bar higher and higher. And I feel like I had an angel watching over me today.
Mason, it seems like he's so close to having that, getting that first full sack. I mean, there were at least a couple where he just couldn't see the ball at the pocket up the middle.
Yeah.
Somebody can get to you or somebody else can get to the first, but just the way he's grown and just what you see now and how he's grown.
I mean, he just continues to develop his rushes, his rush plan. Just having a lot to do with. I think guys are underestimating, the rush talent that we have across the line, and he's going to continue to give guys problem, and he's going to start turning those pressures and those hits into sacks. We know he will, and I'm looking forward to seeing how he does the rest of the season. I mean, I pass Big On. So, chasing Mike, chasing greatness, and, if God wills it, I'll go get it. Hopefully sooner rather than later. I don't try to, delay this thing, but I want it to come in a win. I want to have a chance to, play some games in January and February. So, we got to win out. We got to hope some things go our way. But, it would be great. But, we have a lot bigger and more pressing things to deal with. I mean, he put it up, and I'm just like, oh God, who was that even going to? I wasn't even looking down at the CIP, and then, I'm just looking. I'm like, oh God, please. And he drops it in the bucket, and he reaches it out. I'm like, please, just don't fumble into the end zone. So he reaches out, but he keeps possession, and I'm just like, wow, there's not many guys in the league that can make that throw. So that was a hell of a throw. I hope he can continue to grow and develop for making plays like that, and take it from there.
Dog, you love to hear that, right? One of the best in the league, talking about Shedeur being able to grow and mature. I hope he continues to grow and mature. This Browns team could be a lot more fun if they had a quarterback and they had an offense that was winning teams. They got Quinshon Judkins and Dylan Sampson and Harold Fannin and David Njoku. A lot of weapons. They might need to figure out the wide receiver room, but I mean, man, it seems like they're just a few players away from making it a very complete team, because right now that defense is absolutely ungodly and otherworldly. Not better than my Texans. But y'all let me know if you're down below in the comments. Like the video if you like, dislike if you don't, subscribe if you like reaction content, right? It's going to be a fun week, man. It's going to be a fun week.